Not this one. The one at the cloud. All right, you want me to go? Want me to go over here? Oh, I'd love to. Just can't figure out how. It's not clear. I was really hoping the teleport track would take me here. Or Madra's Castle, where we fought the Lord of Frenzied Flame, that would take us up, but it doesn't. Kind of annoying. This shack is just below the wing, doesn't take us up. Kind of annoying. I just, oof. In order to see the rest of the game, we might need to open this up to actually finding out some stuff. But I don't like that as a concept. I think we're doing A-okay. It'd be kind of lame to have to just give up at this stage. I never did find out what's going on with Igor. Alright, have a safe drive and stuff. And, yeah. I'll just keep on trying to solve the mysteries. Maybe I'll remember to have a drink. This guy just says exquisite pain. Oh, the exquisite pain. There's one time I visited this guy and he was standing up instead of sitting down. And he had like a different bit of dialogue. And then I'd never been able to get it again. So I guess he's not the only guy that has like a mystery of two different states and I can't figure out how to get him to the other state. I guess we'll go look in this building. I can't really remember what was happening over here. And just generally walk around at night. Maybe we'll find some bosses. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Going to that one earlier place paid off. Whoa. That just dismounted me? That never does that unless you're about to get invaded. Invaded by ancient dragon man? There he is. Whoa. Whoa. Well, he was from earlier in the game. I kind of feel sorry for him. Okay, well now I don't feel sorry for him. He didn't give me any stuff. He was a jerk and he got what he deserved. What the hell was that? No stuff. Catch you later on. Well, at least I can get back on my horse. That's my reward. I guess we should walk around at night a little bit more. Maybe see if there's any nighttime bosses. That was weird though. Nobody suspects the Dragon Man until he's right there on top of you, bearing down on you. Huh. What am I looking at here? Whoa! Dragon's Pit. Cool. Damn. Okay. Ugh. Bot. Report. Goodbye, bot account. If you want to lose more accounts, please try that again. Don't you get near my channel. My channel is untouchable by bots. Oh wow, some of these guys. We haven't seen any of these in the DLC. What lies in the darkness? This guy lies in the darkness. Is that a bowl of blood? Yuck. Looks like going down there to Great Mysteries and beyond. Possibly via jumping down here. If we need to. Curious. There's loot up? Well, how do I get to that? It's to be seen. So down seemed interesting towards the blood thing, but up goes to that piece of loot that we already saw. Or at least in the same direction as. Whoa, cool. Well, that's kind of blocked that off. I probably should have ran more into the room rather than out of it. Yeah, I got a fire weapon on at the moment. That's not going to work on Lava John. Be brave, show no fear. I don't know if I can do that. I'm kind of a fearful sort of person. I don't play no horror games anymore. Huh. Cool. Ancient Dragon Man. My first strike just clipped through him as he jumped. That's kind of upsetting. Hey, sometimes when you're a dragon man, you gotta go down in flames and respect the flame. Come on. So, that's interesting that there's a door. I'm not taking the warp out if there's a door. Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. So this probably would have been our first entry in the Great Katana section, because he was kind of light on the damage. So I guess this is where we first should have found one. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. This guy's a little bit better with strength, a little bit worse than dex than our other alternative, and requires, you know, things in the inverse way. Pretty cool. Great katana with spines of gravel stone along its blade, wielded by the ancient dragon man of the Dragon's Pit, has an anti-dragon effect. It has a what? It has an anti-dragon effect. Aye. Formerly a dragon communion warrior. Oh. The ancient dragon man was once arbiter of those worthy to devour the dreaded one. Who is the dreaded one, and why are we devouring him? And are we going to meet him and use our anti-dragon effect on him? Unique skill, the Dragon Wound Slash. Designed to hunt colossal dragons, this skill cloaks the armament with a jagged gravel stone aura before performing a high leaping slash. Charge the attack to also fire off the aura. So weird. Oh, it has blood loss on it. Cool. You're supposed to charge it to fire off the aura. I wasn't doing that. I was trying to follow up with pressing it a second time. Kind of interesting. One-handed heavy katana is a bit weird. I guess I should be using it two-handed. That looks cooler. Yeah. There we go. Anti-dragon katana. Who would have thought it? Wow, a real door. This is a good dungeon. Whoa. No. No. I found more of the level. We did it. Oh god. Let's go back and try and like go for that guy that's upstairs. We'll like pick out our hammer and everything else. It's weird, my chat reset up to the top. Oh, there's a late night. Look at that. It just turned from night to late night. It's really weird. Okay, keep the save point. Put a skull there. Late night. Is it still going to be late night after I teleport? Late night. Okay. Nothing. Eerie beloved child taken before his time. Rolling doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, hello. May the gleam.
Maybe there's an early morning in addition to late night, and that's when he goes away. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Heavy, heavy hammer. Still at medium load, okay. I could have been wearing heavier armor with some of my other stuff. Whoops. So I'm assuming walking backwards won't help me, seeing as we fell down to get here. Whoops. Okay. Going to the other side then. Blam. Turn undead. Fully successful. No need to batter the corpse anymore. He's dead. Dead. Was there a CrossFit man up there last time? I don't really remember. Should have got myself all sorts of fire resist and, you know, all the rest of that stuff, but whatever. I did it wrong. I could admit that. Let's go. Gotcha. Hey, an extra cap upgrade stone. Nice. Takes you right the way to the limit. I love these because there's so many new items. We need a lot more of those stones. Because items are good. Okay, found some stuff. Found some things. Cool lighting in this area. Maximum brightness screenshots. Actually, it's so bright it kind of makes the character look a little bit ugly. Maybe with HDR, it'll look a little bit better. This is the gap where we can get that other guy that's kind of causing us trouble. Hey, fella. Return to death. I don't think there's anything really interesting to look at the bottom of here, other than the jump, the like trust me jump. But I'll have a look down the left side because I don't think I checked out the left side. I don't feel comfortable about taking this because it might just kill me now that the boss is not there. But on the other hand, what else can I do? You can't teleport out of a dungeon generally. Cool. We made it. We lived. $300,000 maybe is a level up. No. All right, I've got the hammer on. Only because it was a fire enemy. Yep, dexterity is a nice 3. So we'll go with the dexterity. Oh my god, new zone. So happy. foot of the Jaggy's Peak. Ooh. That's a dragon, and it is breathing. Oh yeah. That dragon right there, he alive. What is going on with the sky? Bro. Okay. Sold. Cool zone. I see something glowing there. Maybe it's a message. Baal, O Terra incarnate, again I stand afore ye. So I guess that was left by Ancient Dragon Man, talking about who's worthy of killing Baal. Like he be saying earlier. It's like there's a whole left path there, and a right path. Jeez. Why does my chat keep on, like, scrolling up to the top? That's weird. Sharp gravel stone. Found at the Jagged Peak on the south coast. Particularly sharp piece of gravel stone, material used for crafting items. Found at the Jagged Peak on the south coast. The scale of an ancient dragon that has supped on the blood of lesser dragons. Oh my god. And yeah, that one in the middle there alive. This is probably going to go badly for me. Maybe we can be friends. Yeah, he cool. He cool with me going over this way. Red lightning plants? Damn, that does look interesting up this way. But I think that's unfair to just like leave that dragon back there, unfought. I'm not a monster. Come on. We'll give him his battle. Maybe fire will work on this dragon. This guy is pretty cool. Thumbs up for the Dragged Peak Dragon. He was cool. He was a nice guy. I thought that was wonderful to have a dragon fight again. I guess I could have used the dragon katana with his dragon weakness blaster, but I didn't feel like it. This is my weapon, and that one was +0. So, dragon scale flesh. That kind of looks like it's in the throwables section. Yeah. Here it is. A lump of hot flesh carved from beneath the inverted scales, said to grow on aged dragons. When ingested as is, boosts vigor, stamina, strength, and dexterity, at the cost of gradual HP loss. To the Drake warriors, there is no more intoxicating liquor than the heat of dragons. That's weird. So that was cool. Should we try going south to this guy before going north to there? I want to look off this cliff as well, see what's going down. Yep, this is the down to the bottom of the evil finger zone. Super goat, sure. This looks interesting. What are you hiding up here? Nothing? Oof. I'm shocked. Looks like there's demi-humans preparing for a trap. Or it could be more skeletons. Gonna use the old on-theme skeleton blaster. Sunrealm Shield. One that I've had before by the look of it. And show up as a new. Oh, that's so cool. Expecting to have to Mega Blast them a couple of times, but nope. They accepted their doom in one. That was cool. Uh-oh, no mana. Bit of a skeleton mix there. We haven't had that before. We haven't had any zones, I don't think, where there's a mix of both that type of skeleton and that type of skeleton. Human and beast. Whoa, there's the mouth of the dead dragon. Possibly dead dragon. I still think earlier on I saw him move. Yep, that's a guy, alright. Whoa, what's that? Save point and a spilled kind of dragon communion bowl thing. This is crazy, but I'm gonna walk towards this situation. As a last resort, I'm going to check in here first. Igon's cookbook. That's the guy that's rolling around on the floor that's like half dead. I'm actually curious to what his tooltip says. A record of crafting techniques left by a warrior who challenged the vile dragon Bale. Oh, that's why he's screaming in agony. Only to be grievously injured and broken by fear. Oh, that's so me. Contains details on how a mere mortal can fell a mighty dragon. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Dragon Grease Communion. Dragon Communion Grease and Dragon Communion Harpoon. Okay. That sounds like we need it for the boss, like a couple of the Dark Souls bosses. None of these things seem like harpoons. Aha. Throw to inflict damage with anti-dragon effect. We need more of those sharp gavel stones. Hefty beast bones I've got millions of. Strings I've got million of. Okay. What about this dragon grease? Coats armament granting potent anti-dragon effect. Well, this is easier, but it still requires a thing that I've got barely any of. Okay, so it sounds like we shouldn't go over there until we've made some of these things. It's a bit weird, but... You know, I did my research by looking at the book, and he's all like, oh yeah, this is the only way a mortal can kill such a nightmare dragon. Well, that kind of sounds like I can't win without it. A bit like the giant in Dark Souls 3. Is that a man standing next to the bowl, or a crack in the bowl? I don't know. I wonder if this is the Nightmare Dragon, because he looks a little bit nightmarish, or if this is a dragon that challenged the Nightmare Dragon, and this is what happened to him. And standing in the jaw kinda doesn't seem like a good idea. That might be a person standing next to the jar. My goodness. I'm gonna take this save point. What the hell? Talk. In a second. I just wanted to bask in the glory of finally being up here. I'm glad we don't fight this dude down here. This guy's big. What? This is crazy. Dragon Communion Harpoon, so we got one of them. Some more of that material that we need. Whoa. Almost fell back down to the cabin. Oh my god, no. No. Let me through the gap. Oh. Oh, lordy. Oh, another free harpoon, sure. I've got some souls from somebody falling off of something by the look of it. Okay. So... Ooh. Wow. I guess we'll talk to person before we go any further. Just in case we'll, like, ruin what they say if we don't. Oh, this is an area where we're not allowed to attack. Look, I've got the debuff. Yeah, what's up?
Warrior true. Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
I'm gonna not partake right now. I don't think I'm prepared.
Perhaps you have yet to feel true one. I am patient. There will come a day when hunger knocks.
Yeah, I already had something to eat earlier. It's called like a sticky Chinese chicken, and it was delish. I guess there comes a time in everyone's life where someone asks if they want to eat the heart of the dragon of madness, and you've got to say, well, no, not quite just yet. I don't think I'm prepared. And you know, that's kind of a choice you have to make, or not make, as the case may be. Ugh. This place has been wrecked and ruined in a lot of different ways. Could be we're about to step on like another living dragon while we think we're looting dead dragons. So get ready to jump. I know I am. Finally up here. I am finally up on this part of the game. Praise the Lord. Yeah, so each of these dragons was an actual dragon on the floor. Let's try walking around the rest of the red zone that we haven't been able to get to, because it looks like I can just get straight to the red zone as well from here. Which is so cool. And then we also have that like upper path that I didn't go on yet, and it's kind of amazing. Kairos's hidden grave. Okay. Do we know of Kairos? Do I want his grave? There it is. You stopped me from jumping across this to get up here, but now that I'm up here, how are you going to stop me now? I am Elden Lord of these lands, and I will not be halted. Forever. I don't know if Kairos is a turtle, maybe. There's some turtles. Gravekeeper Cook. So, we've had a zombie dragon around here. Maybe this is where all the zombie dragons come from. Guys, please, I'm busy. Oh, a boat dude. Hope he doesn't have one of those laser guys with him. Okay. I wonder if you can use the true death on the boat dude. Nah, he don't care. Oh no. I hate those things. I might try and cast the heal over time at it, because I remember that did some wicked good damage. I was kind of curious as to whether the Litany of Proper Death would work on them, but I don't think there's any way to test without, like, infinity poise. With the way it just kind of trashed through any kind of, like, attempts to cast. don't know where the best way to go down there is. Oh, this seems fine. Whoops. Gotcha. Now all I have to do is survive. Sucker. Pretty cool. Tibia's Cookbook. I think Tibia is the name of the spellcaster that at least some of the spells are named after. Tibia's summons. Yeah, I guess while we're in the inventory anyway. What's cooking Tibia? The Call of Tibia. A record of crafting techniques of the mariners, the oldest of gravekeepers. Details of an ancient means of summoning the dead. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: the Call of Tibia. Okay. Oh, here we go. We need a gravekeeper's brain pan. Mainly found in Hidden Grave of Caro, which is where we are. Use FP to summon one lost in death. Yeah, okay. An ancient ceremonial tool that uses gravekeeper's skulls as a catalyst. Looks like he's wearing sunglasses that are cracked. Craftable item uses FP to summon one lost in death. At the spot that it is thrown, the creature spins and mows down foes in the vicinity 3 times before dissipating. The dead have long been left to wonder. What they need is leadership. They need a leader. A man of great cause, of purpose, with an objective. Kind of hoping to run over that skull and get a skull to loot for the recipe, to just, you know, make it. There's one. Gravekeeper's brain pan. Skull bone of an old gravekeeper. Material used for crafting items, mainly found in the Hidden Grave of Caro. The old gravekeeper's a boatsman, and continue to summon the dead even after withering away. That's what they remember doing in life. That's what they're going to do in death. Apparently. I see a trap up ahead. Get ready to laser the trap. Uh-oh. Life versus death, fool. Ow. I hate these guys, they do a lot of damage. Fun though. Whoa. Oh man. No wonder the ceremony is about ripping out the heart and stuff. They've already pre-ripped out his heart. It's ready there for someone to gorge upon, but I don't know why they want me to do it. Sounds suspicious if you ask me. Wish the lighting wasn't freaking out so much here, but that's how it is.